Hi Pumas, it's Ms. Healy. I'm going to lead you in your examen today. Please compose yourselves for prayer. As always, let us remember that we're in the holy presence of God. Ad Maiorem, Dei Gloriam, we study, we work, we play for the greater glory of God. Students, we've hit a few weeks into this school year. Maybe you feel like I do, that you've hit a rhythm to your weekdays, but you're still uneasy with this new reality. I sincerely hope that you and your families are safe and are doing well. This past weekend, we lost Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Justice Ginsburg, still actively serving on the court at age 87, passed away due to complications from pancreatic cancer. Maybe you've heard or read a little bit about her life on the news or in social media. She truly led an extraordinary life. She was brilliant and broke many barriers for women. She used her legal knowledge and argumentative skills to ensure that our Constitution gave equal protection for all people. She's most known for changing laws on gender discrimination. As I was reading tributes on my feed this weekend, it struck me how one reason Justice Ginsburg was so effective in her arguments was because she argued that gender inequality harmed all people, not just women. This is, of course, a strategy. Whenever she was arguing in court for years and years, she was the only woman and had to convince an all-male courtroom. But I also believe it shows an important tenet of a faith-filled life and all who are followers of God. When one group of people is treated unjustly or suffers, it impacts all of us. True love, that is God's love, intentionally desires good for another. And unlike our court system, true justice is not one person or entity granting power to another. It's people walking equally together in shared understanding of their common worth and humanity. I was reminded of this last week in a meeting about equity in schools, that motivation for equity cannot just be working for others to support and walk with them, but also that deep recognition that the gross injustices in our world, racism, xenophobia, violence, hold all of us back. We are all damaged by inequitable systems. Lila Watson, an Australian Indigenous artist and activist, has a powerful statement about justice work. If you have come here to help me, you are wasting your time. But if you have come because your liberation is bound up with mine, then let us work together. If that statement sounds familiar to some upperclassmen, it's because it hung up in Mr. Contreras' classroom. Over the weekend, Jewish people around the world celebrated their high holy days, which culminated in the celebration of Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. There's a belief and practice in the Jewish faith known as Tikkun Olam, or to repair the world. As a Jewish woman, Justice Ginsburg noted that this duty to repair the world was a driving force in her life. Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson explained it in this way: if you see what needs to be repaired and how to repair it, then you have found a piece of the world God left for you to complete. But if you only see what is wrong and how ugly it is, then it's you yourself who needs repair. I find this statement deeply challenging and even a little hurtful. Am I being called ugly when I feel hopeless? But no. What it means to me is this: whatever the wounds and injustices you face, keep yourself whole. Work to make life better around you, and let your goodness and hope be a guide and inspiration to others. You can never fully know how your actions impact those around you. This week, Pumas, take a breath, see what needs repairing, and consider how God is leading you. St. Ignatius of Loyola, pray for us. Have a great day, Pumas. Take care.